Schmack 'em up, everybody. It is track by track time. This one's brought to you by Ronald Broadfoot. And he wanted me to put Sound of Perseverance from Death versus Dimmu, Borgir with Spiral Black Dimension. You know, I got a funny story. The guitar player of Dimmu, Borgir, was seeing some... I'm talking about years and years ago. This is like maybe 13, 14 years ago. He was seeing a friend of mine, dating a friend of mine from Florida. And she brought him to my show. He dug the band, and then one night she brought him to my job, and we were hanging out, and we took this picture, man. Guy's super cool. Anyway, and this is a great album. Now, Sound of Perseverance, I'm not a fan. I'm just not a fan. I love early Death, especially the stuff from, you know, spiritual healing down. But, you know, I dig Human and symbolic and individual thought patterns. They were okay, but it's really the early stuff that I like. So, all right, here we go. Starting off with Scavenger of Human Sorrow versus Reptile. Now, Scavenger of Human Sorrow, it's got some cool riffs here and there, but then it just goes, it doesn't connect with me. Where Reptile is a way better tune, and it's an easy win. Giving that to Dimmu. Next, Bite the Pain. I don't like this song at all. Versus Behind the Curtain of the Night and Phantasmagoria. And I love, you know, the crazy riffs in this song. Total win. All right, next, Spirit Crusher. One of the better tunes on here. This one's not bad. Versus Dreamside Dominion, which is a cool tune, but I'm going to give that one a death. Alright? Spirit Crusher gets that one. Next. Story to Tell. Song's weak. I don't like it. Versus United in Unhallowed Grace, which this is insanely fast and killer, and I love it, and it wins. Alright, next, Flesh and the Power It Holds. This one's not horrible, it's okay. Going against the Promised Future Aeons, which I'm not into this tune at all. And it actually loses. Grab my pen. It actually loses. So I'm going to give that one a death. Alright. Where are we now? Your Voice of the South, right? Your Voice of the South, or Voice of the South, which is an instrumental that I don't really care for. Going against the Blazing Monoliths of Defiance, and I think this one's an epic tune, and it's an easy win. Alright, next. To Forgive is to Suffer. You know, it just sounds off to me. It doesn't sound right. And that's going against the Insight and the Catharsis, which is killer, and I just love it, man. I love the song, and it totally wins, man. All right, so next we got A Moment of Clarity, right? Yeah, A Moment of Clarity versus Grotesque. This is a long-ass title. Grotesque conceded within Measureless Magic, I guess. I don't know. I wrote it a little sloppy. And it's another badass song. And it's a win for Dimmu. All right. Now we go to the last one. Painkiller, the Judas Priest cover. Versus Arcane Life Force Mysteria. All right. I have met so many people that love. I don't think I've ever met anybody that didn't like the Death version of Painkiller. Man, I think it's horrible. You know, Death, you know, is very, you know, they became very progressive, very tight. Man, that sounds sloppy, their version of Painkiller. And I just don't like it. I think it's terrible. Where this Dimmu song totally wins. So, Ronald, this is the final score. So there you go, man. Thank you for the donation. Everybody out there, man. If you'd like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. And please subscribe to my channel if you have not. Right on, everybody. Stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath. and smack 'em a gob.
Warning.